Hi everyone, my name is Gregory Scott. It's really nice to be with you again today. This is your weekly astrology and tarot forecast for the week starting the 16th of June and going through until the 22nd of June. It's great to be with you again as always, and I'm really looking forward to kind of giving you the forecast for the week. There's some really good stuff happening. I'm going to run down the astrology and then I'm going to draw 3 tarot cards and give you the 3 star signs that are going to be affected the most. Okay, so the first thing that's happening on Monday the 16th is that the moon is in Aquarius in the 5th house. It gives me a kind of insight that you're going to feel very comfortable sharing your ideas, fulfilling a kind of leadership role, especially with people who are quite close to you in terms of your working life. And that moon, it forms a Grand Trine, which always indicates a real area of ease and talent, with Mars in Libra and in the 2nd house, and with the Midheaven in Gemini. So all of these things are in air signs. It has to do with thoughts, ideas, and things are really inspiring you, and your thoughts are really crystal clear and purposeful and directed at the moment. And it's a great time for work. Basically, you're going to really excel at your work. You're really going to be good at continuing to do what you always do. So don't try and reinvent the wheel on Monday. Just really apply yourself to what's already happening in your life. You'll do very well at that. And yeah, just use this talent, really, that you have on Monday to really be good at work. The next day, on Tuesday the 17th, things move on a little bit. The moon stays in Aquarius in that sign, but it moves into the 6th house. And it forms a square, which is a little bit of friction, with Venus in Taurus in the 9th house. And what that means is that you're going to feel a bit of a conflict between the ease and comfort you have with your daily routine, with your daily life, and the love you feel for expanding and for learning something new and even doing something different. So it's going to be, I love being a homebody, but I also love traveling. I love my creature comforts, but I also love expanding and learning something new. So there's going to be a bit of a push and pull between that. So really just listen to yourself and see what's stronger and then go with that. On Wednesday, oh, this is great. The moon is 6 degrees away from the descendant. If you think of the chart, it's a circle with 4 kind of lines on each of the angles, 90 degrees, 180, 270, 360. And the descendant is the one that's across from the rising sign, and that's what you're looking for. And the moon is 6 degrees away from that, and they're both in Pisces. And what that means for you is that you're really able to do for yourself what you look for other people to do for you usually. So it's, you know, what you can't do for yourself on an everyday basis, and that you either expect from your partner or from things, or you know, the things you use to fix yourself, you're able to do that for yourself today. So you're your own best friend on Wednesday the 18th. So really, you know, you're able to really give yourself that support. So if there's something difficult that you've been putting off, or something hard that you don't want to do it on Wednesday. You'll be really able to support and help yourself without any criticism or all of those things. Right, Thursday the 19th of June. The moon is in Pisces in the 7th, and it's conjunct to Chiron in Pisces in the 7th. And that means it's a great day for romance. It's a great day for really looking at your emotions, your feelings, what you care about. You feel comfortable in that. But it's the kind of romance that can also hurt a little bit. So just be nurturing, be careful. Don't be careful, but be kind to yourself. And if you're feeling a little bit sensitive, just make sure you're there for yourself. So it's a really, Wednesday and Thursdays are days of self-nurturing and being your own best friend, really. Friday the 20th, there's a real focus on work again. Mars is in Libra in the 2nd, and it opposes Uranus and the moon in Aries in the 7th and 8th. And what that indicates is that you're going to have a very strong desire to really create things in your working life the way you want them to be, and Uranus and the moon across there are going to want you to focus on relationship side. There's a push and pull kind of going on. I really feel that work and relationships are all things that are very important to you at the moment, and it's a great time to build new positive things in these areas. You're really able to create something in your own life long term secure structures that will really serve you for the future. So behind all of that, what that means is that you're in a place where you're very self-assured, you're very self-confident, and you're in touch with your own power, you're in touch with your own sense of creation and being able to show up in your life and make something of it. So, and that doesn't mean success, it means something that's important to you. You're really able to show up for yourself and create important things that you want in your own life. Okay? Saturday, the sun goes into Cancer, which is great. Okay? So you're going to become much more family oriented, loyal to the people around you, focused on your feelings, but really connecting with people close to you, your relationships, your family, your partners. This is really a time, the 21st of June until, that similar time in July, is really a great time to spend with the people that you love. And the sun is enlightenment and its energy, and that's where you're going to get the most warmth from. So really look forward to a wonderful time starting on Saturday of connection with other people and being close to them. And then finally, Sunday the 22nd, again, a great day for family and communication. The sun's in Cancer in the 10th, and it forms a sesqui quadrate to Saturn in Scorpio in the 3rd. So it means that communication is really easy, well structured. It's something that you want to do for your own kind of soul growth, and you're really going to make that a priority in your own life. It's going to feel like spending time with family is one of the most important things in your life, and you're really going to get a huge sense of meaning from that. So it's a great week in terms of, oh, and I forgot that on the 19th, this day of romance, the moon is actually in its 3rd quarter, and it's in Pisces. So the 3rd quarter is when when the moon starts to kind of wind down and starts to complete its cycle. And because it's in Pisces, which is associated with the chart as the 12th house, so the last house, the endings, it's really a time of emotionally winding down. So if you do feel sensitive on that day, the Thursday the 19th, just know that these are the kind of tail ends of the emotional intensity. Be there for yourself and things start to just kind of ease off and get less intense. Okay, so those are the influences in terms of the astrology. Let's have a look at what's coming up for you via the tarot. I'm just going to choose 3 cards to give me the major theme here. The first card is the Empress. Okay, that's great. And the Empress is really Mercury, and it's Virgo and Gemini. So Virgo, Gemini, you're really going to feel this sense of inner being there for yourself, loving yourself, being able to harvest the good in your life, and really having that ability to self-care. You're really going to feel that very much, and that's you. Gemini and Virgo, Mercury is your ruler, and you're really going to be able to communicate with yourself in a loving way. And when you do that, your communications with other people naturally become loving, because what you feel within is reflected to you on the outside. The next card is Death, and that's Scorpio. So the ruling planet of Scorpio is Pluto. And Scorpio, you're very much going to feel an end and a new beginning. So the day is very much about building new kind of structures in your life. So you're going to probably find this week, Scorpio in particular, that something comes to an end first, and that something leaves your life, and that you really become aware of what's gone before you then build something new. So that's positive. It's like out with the old, in with the new. And then finally, the Emperor, which is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you're going to feel a real sense of structure and a real sense of showing up for yourself and really being the reliable person for yourself in your own life this week. In particular, that's on Wednesday when that Third quarter moon is in Pisces near the descendant, where you're your own best friend. Sagittarius, you're really going to feel that for yourself, where you can really show up for yourself and really do all the things for yourself that you've always looked at other things to do for you. So if you in particular, you like to travel, you like to expand, and you're going to be able to expand those inner worlds, and you're going to get a real sense of satisfaction from that. So that's it in terms of the week. It looks like a very positive week. It looks constructive, it looks strong, it looks solid, it looks nurturing, it looks kind. There's not a lot of crises or drama that I really see coming up for this week, and it looks like a good, solid, reliable week where you can get a lot done and when you're connected with yourself. So I hope you have a wonderful week. If you'd like to get in touch with me, you can by visiting my website, which is gregoryscott.co.uk. You can find all the information about me on there, the kinds of private readings I do, astrology, tarot, numerology. Get in touch with me if you'd like me to do a private reading. And you can also send me an email. The address is readings@gregoryscott.co.uk, and you can also find me on Facebook. So there's no limitation on how you can find me. The address is facebook.com/GregoryScott444. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll be with you again soon.